This is Dear Mama Sal, and it's Saturday, and Saturday is our day where we're going to start cleanup. Actually, I must admit that my back deck got power washed yesterday, and now what you can see is there are lots of empty pots that have either got to be thrown away, amazing, either got to be thrown away or refilled with plants. So big decisions for me. That's just on my back deck, and then what we're going to do is go out the front and plant that as well. But what we're trying to do is I'm working on the back deck while Yvonne will start weeding the front. So by the time I finished here, I'll have a clean bed to work on. So we'll take you along and show you how we're doing and how we're surviving it all. It's going to be hard work. So the most important part of starting any hot work project is have my second cup of coffee ready. And of course coffee doesn't taste the same if you don't have coffee art. So I thought I'd just show you how I do that. Not the best one I've ever done, but you get the idea. Okay, it's going to taste so much better now. Onward to work. Well, these are the plants I'm going to work with up on my back deck. So I've got to work out what I'm going to do over there. That's normally quite a pretty corner. And obviously the rose needs to go into the corner one now. Because the rose that was over there obviously didn't make it this year. So that's the first part of hard work we've got to do, and then I'll plant around it. And then I've got strawberry planters because I've still got strawberry plants from last year, and I'll be back when I've done quite a bit of that. Now we're doing quite well. We've got that little corner starting to be planted, and we've got some stuff going there. I'm halfway through my coffee. However, my progress is being somewhat hampered by somebody trying to tell me that we're feeling fine today and we'd like to play ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the Nyroceros into the dirt pile that I've so carefully orchestrated. Okay, and he's going to keep doing that until I pick it up. It's filthy, Bean. Absolutely filthy. There you go. I'm not allowed to throw it anymore, you know that. So the one place that I put plastic bags down so I could keep the place clean is of course where he is. Bean, back off. Back off. Back off. Back. Back. Good dog. Then you can play. And what will he do with it, I ask? You want to take it inside, Bean, where it's nice and clean? Yeah. What I'd like to do with it is play. Now this is slowing me down a little more than I had thought it would. I'm taking last year's strawberry plants and just putting them back in, but they're pretty root bound. I've had them in there for a couple of years, which obviously is not a good thing to do. But what I am doing is putting a couple of strawberries sort of in between the other things that I'm planting. To my mind, there is nothing better than sit out to sit out on a summer's day and just go, wow, there's a strawberry, and eat it right there, first thing, fresh, beautiful. I can dream, right? Bye for now. As I said, gardening gets very it gets very difficult when you have Bean. Is that your name, Bean? Hey? Is that your name? What is that you just threw in the middle of my gardening? You brought a tennis ball now, alright? I wish I could throw it for you, honey. I'm not allowed to. You know that. Hey? Now what do you want? There you go. Okay. Can I get on with my gardening now? What do you think? Let me see while he makes up his mind. Hey, Bean? What are we going to do with you, hey? Your front end just doesn't know what your back end's doing, does it? Go get it. Oh, careful, 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 careful. Okay. That's why we're not allowed to play ball with you. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. If I can't get your attention any other way, I'll just put the ball inside of the things you're gardening. It's a slow process, gardening with Bean. Yes, that is your name. And you've got dirt all over your nose and in your mouth. And I love you. Do you know that? Yes. Yeah. Get your ball. Get your ball. Be mean. Get your ball. Good boy. Get your ball. Get it. Go get it. Good dog. That's right. Play with yourself. Much better idea. No, Bean. That's not why it's there. No! And this goes under the heading of, is this a smart dog or what? He knows exactly where to put it, where I'm bound to throw it out for him. Oh yeah, did I tell you he can play ball? Okay, now you got stuff. Bean? No. And stop putting it in the flowers. Oh, now what? Bean, go lie down. Go in. Thank you. It's a slow business. It's now 1:18 and my back is killing me. So I'm going to take a half-hour break and get off my back for a while. So now my beautifully tidy deck from this morning is all messed up again, and you're wondering why power wash it first and then do this to it. Because this stuff that is here will sweep off and be just fine with rain. It'll get rid of it. The stuff that was underneath it was crud. So we've tidied that bit over there. That's beginning to look better. This is beginning to look better. Haven't got too much to do except clean off my crud there. That stuff I still have to work on, and all this stuff over here I have to... Oh, I planted some stuff over there, which is getting ready for the summer, but it's shady there. Actually, I've got to put my big plant out there now that I think about it. Let's do that right now. Okay, so that's my hibiscus plant, which loves it in that corner, and every May weekend I put it out there, and it'll start flowering pretty soon, and I'll be so glad it is. And then we'll fill that up with flowers later. Also leave a little bit of room for my barbecue tools, but not too much. Don't get stupid here. Flowers are more important than barbecues. So, hi Yvonne.
No, don't.
No, don't? So Yvonne is busy making room for flowers here that we're going to be putting in a second. Bless her heart. She's always does a great job. So now I'm going to be planting these into the tubs. I'm trying to clean up the front a bit here, and then we're going to be planting some stuff. We're going to clear out the bluebells and put some stuff in there. And you know who is he can hardly walk today because he's so tired. He's been out so long, but you know he's got to come out here and be with us. So come Bean.
Hello?
Come on Bean. Bless his heart. I mean, I can't tell him to lie down because every time I do he doesn't, so I'm just going to let him do what he wants to do. Alright everybody, so we've got the bottom. This is a white rose tree, so that'll start blooming very soon. As you can see, we've got some buds going. What did you say?
I'm not allowed to trim, so she doesn't do it right.
So At the bottom here we've got pink, little baby pink begonias, Manon, they're yours. And we've got white traily stuff. I can't remember who wanted to own the white stuff. And then at the center there and on the edges there is the trailing sapphire lobelia, for those of you who know what that is. So that'll look very pretty, I hope. Okay, so we've got rid of the bluebells here under the spreading tree. There's Yvonne working her heart out there. We're about to put a rose tree where Yvonne's hand is, or a little bit higher. Right there, yeah. But this now will look really... We're trying to get this sort of English country garden thing going in our garden. So these ferns are doing really well, we love it. And then we just break it up with little pockets of flowers in between. And that heather there looks really great. We cut the heather... Heather? It is a type of heather. Not a heather, it's a lavender, sorry. The lavender there looks... Yeah, we just cut it to go with the roses. So when I cut roses, I also cut lavender, and it looks so pretty. So we're doing good, and look at that. The hydrangea bush just started to flower as well. For those of you sitting in the east, eat your heart out. What did I say? Hydrangea?
Yes, rhododendron.
Yeah, right, it is.
Hydrangeas over there.
Hydrangeas are at the other side, yeah. So you're quite right, it is a rhododendron. This is not bad for somebody who, Yvonne, when I first met you, how long ago?
15 years.
15 years ago, did not know a weed from a plant. Now you're picking on me. There is our Bean watching us all work outside. Of course, we had hoped that if we left him inside he'd lie down and protect those back legs, but no, he just wants to make sure he's not missing anything. Poor thing. We love you, Bean. Yeah.